If you're feeling behind on your Black Friday sales plan, I do not want you to panic. You probably already have everything you need to run a successful promotion. You just need to repurpose strategically to use your existing offers and content to create a Black Friday plan that sells without a lot of effort and certainly no burnout. Welcome to the Beloved Studio podcast, where we help content creators and entrepreneurs create an influence that makes an impact. I'm your host, Christina Patterson, founder of Beloved Women, where we reach millions of women around the world with the love and truth of Jesus Christ. But here at this studio, I share the behind the scenes of how we run a successful ministry and business with calm, clarity, and confidence. And I'm so glad you joined me today. In this episode, I want to talk to you about Black Friday. Every year in America after Thanksgiving, which is always the last Thursday in November, we have an unofficial holiday called Black Friday. Black Friday is where most retailers and stores drastically discount and mark down their products and services to make up for any lost sales over the year and to reach their goals before the end of the year. The word black comes from getting out of the black, which is an accounting term, which means becoming profitable within your business. If you're in the red, that means you're not profitable. And at the end of the year, you want to be in the black, meaning you earned more money than you spent. So that is Black Friday. And not only do retailers look forward to it, but customers look forward to Black Friday. If you know that you have a big or even sometimes small purchase that you want to make, sometimes you wait until Black Friday because you know it's going to be on significant discount. Hopefully. Either way, this is a season of the year where people are ready to buy. And if you are an online business owner, we definitely want to take advantage of that because people are already thinking about Christmas. And honestly, people have been thinking about Christmas for a while now. So if you're thinking about starting your Black Friday sales early, girl, do you. But in this video, I want to talk to you, even if you've never done any kind of Black Friday sale before, or if you have and it burnt you out and you're like, oh my gosh, it's already November, I have nothing ready. You can still create a very simple plan to make money and take advantage of this sales extravaganza that is about to go down in just a few weeks. Now, you may feel pressure to come up with something new, but the truth is your audience doesn't need anything new. They need a new reason to buy what you've already created. So I want to help you to be able to just reframe or repurpose something that you've already done or created this year so that you can be ready for Black Friday. Now, you may be feeling like, oh my gosh, I've been selling this thing all year, or I've sold it over and over again before. I don't want to bore my audience. And that's probably not true. If you clean up your messaging, and Black Friday is a great time to do just that. I love this because it works so well with my calm philosophy that I teach in my Beloved & Co membership, which is all about working in a way that aligns with your life, your gifts, and where you're specifically called to, instead of trying to follow this rigid plan that doesn't match what you actually need. So the first strategy for your Black Friday sales plan is going to create a Black Friday bundle. What PDFs and downloads, what digital products, what courses do you already have that you can put into a bundle and sell at a limited time price altogether? This is something I did years ago where I bundled all my courses together and gave it for like 50 or 60% off. What I love about bundles is that even though it's discounted because it's a lot of items together, generally it's still going to be a higher ticket price because it's all together. You could do a bundle for a few hundred or even a few $1,000s depending on what you're offering. And the perceived value is great because they're like, oh my gosh, I still get all of this. A lot of times, one of the objections you might have with selling a particular product is, oh, I don't have time for it right now. But when you bundle something, it's such a great deal. It's like, yes, the holidays are coming, but I can still do this later because I really want to save this money. And especially if you have some sort of offer that actually helps them walk through it, like a planner or a membership or a blueprint, that can solve for that particular objection. You can say, hey, get this now and use it next year when you need it. It's a great opportunity buy for your customer because this is maybe the one time of the year where you actually offer a bundle like this and it won't come again until next year. And until then, even if you individually discount certain items throughout the year, they won't get a complete all access or best of collection discounted this way. So these are products you've already created, but again, you're just bundling them up. All right, strategy number 2, turn your content into a new product. I absolutely love this one. This isn't creating something completely new. It's just repackaging something free you've already done and making it into a new product for your customers. But the content itself is not new to you. You can repurpose written or video content and make it into a paid ebook, a mini e-course, or maybe you have a video series and you create journal questions to go along with it and put it into a PDF workbook or guided journal. You can do this with podcast transcripts or anything else that you think would be beneficial. The great thing about doing this at the end of the year is that you can go back and look at all your content analytics and see what videos were your most popular. Was there a certain topic that you talked about that got more views, more engagement, more comments? Use that type of content that you know is already working well to create an offer. Now you might be wondering, do I need to pull those videos or that particular content down? No, keep those videos and content up there. They're still getting views for you. They are still working for you, but you're putting them together in a format that helps your audience walk through them to get a certain transformation. And that is something that people are willing to pay for, even if it's something that you've already given away for free. So for example, if you have a 5-part YouTube series on how to meal prep gluten-free lunches for your kids, you can take those transcripts and turn them into templates or checklists, or even make it into a mini recipe book and offer it as a Black Friday deal. And of course, this is something that you want to do for a limited time, because the benefit of a Black Friday offer is the time urgency and the scarcity that it creates that says, I need to buy this right now, so that it encourages people to actually make a buying decision and not put it off later. Strategy number 3 is to run a flash sale. This is essentially what we typically see on Black Friday. Just marking down certain products for a certain amount, or maybe it's all of your products for a certain amount. Preferably, I would say 30% or more, but not too much where you're not profitable anymore. Obviously, I hope that's obvious, but 30-40% is really going to get people's attention. Now, 10%, that's not really going to get people's attention on Black Friday, because people give 10 and even sometimes 50 to 20% off discounts just for signing up for an email list. So if it's Black Friday, you want to do something that's a little bit more significant in terms of savings to get your audience's attention, but not so much that you're losing money. You want to make a profit still. So run your numbers. You can also do like a tiered discount. So you can say on Black Friday, everything's 40% off. On Small Business Saturday, everything's 30% off. On Cyber Monday, it's just 25% off. And again, that creates that urgency to go ahead and buy now. All right, now strategy number 4 is to create a giftable version of your products. This depends on what type of platform you're selling on, but I know Kajabi allows for this and other platforms allow for gifting as well, where someone can buy your product or your service for someone else and give it to them. This is great around this time of year because people are looking for gifts to give, especially for Christmas, and you can really leverage that depending on who it is that you serve. So even with like our last example, you can say this is the best gift for the busy moms in your life, and you can allow them to gift that PDF cookbook for moms that are cooking on a certain diet, or this is the best gift for that businesswoman in your life, and it's a content planner. Make it giftable, because at this time of year, people aren't just thinking about buying things for themselves. They're actually going out and trying to take advantage of these savings for gifts that they know they're going to need in a few weeks for Christmas. So make what you've already created giftable. It might be something that your customers already have seen, or maybe they've even purchased it for themselves from you before, but they didn't think to get it for someone else. And you can really leverage the fact that they don't have to go to the store to get it. It could be a great last minute gift, especially if it's a digital product, or if it's physical, you can even send it directly to whoever they are gifting it to. A great way to frame this is to say, hey, let's take the stress out of your Christmas shopping and get this gift now. It's 30% off. Okay, strategy number 5 is to offer early access to something that you're currently creating. I love this idea because you can offer it at a discount price and you can actually start getting money before you actually create the offer. I absolutely love that. But Make sure you are in a position to actually deliver on it and that you have clear messaging on when that delivery will be. One of the things about pre-selling is that people are willing to buy early from you in order to get that discount and get that early access. But in an Amazon society where people are used to getting stuff same day, you need to be very clear on when that delivery will be because people are impatient, and be sure that you actually are able to deliver it. If you can do those two things, then this is a really good way to make upfront cash and validate an offer before you actually even create it. And Black Friday is a great time to go ahead and do that. Even if you give them early access to something that's coming in 2016, just make sure you are clear to say, go ahead and get it now to save your spot. Strategy number 6 is to refresh products you already have. Sometimes all you need is a refresh to the products that you've already created. Maybe it's renaming it, maybe it's repositioning it. Instead of it being for busy moms, maybe get more specific and it's like, this is for stay-at-home moms that have a side hustle. Look at everything that you've done this year. Who is it that's watching your videos? Who's engaging with your content? How can you get more specific? How can you reframe your offer in a way that speaks to your audience even more? Take advantage of this season that you're in to reframe. Think about how the new year is coming up. How can you frame that into your offer to make it fresh? You don't have to create more this Black Friday. Repurpose what you already have. Simplify your strategy. Focus on serving your audience. There have been so many Black Fridays where I got frustrated because it was like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the year and I'm tired and I'm busy with kids and home and travel and Thanksgiving just ended. And you're like, oh my gosh, I do not have time for this. But I had one year where I decided, you know what? I'm just going to send a few emails, create a simple promotional plan for things that I've already created. And I did a simple giveaway first to get leads. It was like a 3 email sequence. And I made about $1,000 just by sending those few emails around Black Friday. It doesn't have to be complicated. If it can get you a few extra $100 or $1,000 in your pocket, I think it's worth it, especially with Christmas around the corner. So I want to encourage you, don't give up this Black Friday. Let's keep it simple. Let's get a little scrappy, just a little bit to make it through this holiday season and do what we do best as entrepreneurs. Serve well and make some money while doing it. If you want help turning your content into consistent income even beyond Black Friday with calm and clarity, I want to invite you to join my free Calm Creator Masterclass. I'll be showing you how to make money from your content without burning out, chasing trends, or relying on trying to go viral. The link is below and I'll see you there. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.